Hi, good morning to everyone. I am Dr. D. Radhashri, Assistant Professor in Department of Commerce. Today we are going to see about international business. In the international business, we are going to see about the topic is marketing selection process. It is very important in the international business. Let me go for the topic. International market selection. It is a very important in the international market process. Okay, let me see about what is the market process. First, market selection process. Determine the international market objectives. Determine the parameters of market selection, preliminary screening and detailed investigations and short listings, evaluations and selections. Yes, these are the important points in the market international selection process. In that way only, they have been explained about the market research and data collections. It is have a two. That is, one is the secondary research, utilizing the existence of reporting databases and studies to gather information about the political market. In that way only, the primary research also can be handled. Conducting surveys and interviews and focus on the groups to obtain the first analyzed in the investigations. That we can able to say about the market screening. What is the market screening? Macro level screening also we having, then micro level screening also we having. In that way only, the evaluation have been taken to the countries to based on the microeconomic process to indicators such as it is the international business can be handled in a grateful manner. The population growth also, then rate also, the politicals and stabilities of the level of the environment. It can be taken in the market selection process. In the initial market selections assessment, we can able to analyze the economic factors. What is the economic factors? It won't be know about the analysis of the economic condition. To purchase about the goods and bonds, we can be handled in the growth of the economic process. In the way, it can be handled in the political condition and the legal environment structures. Evaluating the political strategies, we can be identify the stability and regulatory pattern of their growth. Okay, in the next slide, we can able to see about the market process. In the international level, how the market process is taking place. Let me see about the important points in that. Strategy dimensions and market segmentation. Choice. In the way of we can be handled market identification, segmentation, choice and customer relationship, contribution service. The categories all come under the strategic dimensions. In the decisions, marketing has been taken place by the evaluating structures and the communication has been transferred by the distributions of the structures pattern. It can be explained in the international market to be identify the wants and needs of the customers. They can be able to build the section process. And then optionally, the volume and technology have been computed. In the first stage, it can be sales the market of the year, transferring and the processing, the licensing and the processing on the export of the market segmentation and manufacturing concept. It can be have one in the segmentation of market selections that can be able to the global assessment can be owned by the international business. It is very explained in by the international business also. It can be planned after selling of their goods. These are the important things it can be handled in that way. Then let me see about the next. The next one we can able to see there market has been conducted by the markets research. In the way only the key points are being identified international market selections method and the quantitative approaching and the qualitative approaching. In the market groups methods, market estimation methods and the frame level and the counter level which can be identified the trade counters in the particular manner. It can be able to the turnover key of the operating missions. In the way only the contract has been given by the government to identify the particular investigation. In the initial screening basis, we can able to meet the potential and the foreign trade of the investment. The second screening, we can able to identify the economic and financial process. In the third screening, we can able to identify the political and legal process. In the focusing of this also, we can go for the fourth screening, the social cultures and the Focusing. In the fifth stage, we can able to identify the competitive of the focus. These are the main of the year focusing of the international business to be taken by the such ways. In the final sections only, we can able to identify the personal investigations levels and can be income and the cases of the research can be involved in the market. In the way only, we can able to identify the how can we can able to manage the market selection process in the growth way. These are the main points we can be handled in the international markets. As this class we have seen about the market selection process. It is a very important in the international business. In the market process, it can be handled by the creation of value and the involvement of the understanding the process. In the way only, they have been set about the market in the market technology. In the designing patterns, we can able to the creations of the market. This all the go in the separated way, but there is a in between in the these connections. The capable of the valuable from the capturings. In the global way only, it can be able to identify the build the operation in the way of the success. At the same process, the global market selection process also may take place. This are their process. First, we can be identify the what are the understanding methods we can be able to in the global market selection process. First, we want to identify when we compare to the foreign countries also in the Indian countries also we can able to the think that what are the difference between their countries in the developing of the economic growth. Then we can only able to identify the capture operation of marketing observation. Then we can able to identify the market segmentation and interest can be handled in their process making and their market selection. These are the importance for the market process and it can be converted to the global market process. This is the market selection process. How we can able to identify and give the proper way of the process. Thank you.